What's going on, guys? Tom from the Football Boost team, and today I'm at Ultra Football, the biggest and best football store in the world. We thought it's time to make our ultimate gear bag, but we're not making just one, we're making two. We're going to have a Nike bag and an ADIDAS bag, so come along and let's get into it. Of course, when you're putting together a gear bag, one of the first things you need is the bag itself. So for Nike, I've gone with this very standard duffel. I think that's going to sort us perfectly and fit everything we need. But let's jump over to ADI and see what we can find over there. Now for ADI, I've gone with this 4Athletes BP backpack. Super cool, and I think it'll be a nice change to having a duffel bag as well. But that's our bag selected, so now it's time to fill them up. Sticking in ADI now, and one of the first things I'm going to pull out, I think is going to be one of the most important things in the bag, and it's going to be a training shirt. Now I'm pretty excited. Obviously we've got a lot of Euro kits down here, so I'm going to have a look through and I'm going to pick one or two to chuck in the bag. Time now to do the same for Nike. There's a couple of big teams in the Nike section who didn't make it quite as far as people thought they would, so it might be a bit of a harder choice for jersey, but I'll have a look around, I'll decide, and then I'm going to chuck it in the gear bag. But make sure you stay tuned to the end so you can see everything that I add into these bags. I'm down now in an exciting corner of Nike, possibly the most exciting corner apart from when we're selecting the boots. And now obviously there's a few things around that I just need, such as a drink bottle, also a ball. I've got a couple of options on the ball, but I'm also surrounded by a lot of lifestyle gear. So I'm going to pick out some warm gear for wearing before you go on the pitch, before you go train, but then maybe also some other stuff as well. So I'm going to have a little bit of a shop around, have a look, and I'm going to select some more stuff to add to that gear bag. Back in the ADIDAS section now, and it's time to do the same. Grab some lifestyle gear, also a ball, a drink bottle, maybe a couple of other things, but then we're almost up to boots, and that's when it gets very exciting. What boots are we going to pick out to put in our bag? So we've got a whole bunch of team footballs down here in ADI. We've got Arsenal, we've got Real Madrid, we've got Man United. On the back wall over there, we've also just got some standard training balls. But obviously, if you're thinking about the Euros and you're thinking about ADIDAS, there's really only one ball I can pick. I'm not going to tell you, but if you can guess, write it down in the comments right now before I reveal it later in the video. There is ADIDAS casual shoe time now, and if you want comfort, there's only one answer in ADIDAS, and that is Ultra Boost. Their Boost technology is next level. It is so comfortable. Now we've got lots of options that incorporate this technology. We've even got some David Beckham ones. We've got some absolute remakes. So this is going to be a bit of a hard one to pick, but I'm going to pick one pair. We'll add it to the bags, but it is time to pick out boots after this. So let me pick my pair and then let's talk boots. Nike boot time now, and obviously we have to talk Impulse Pack. Yes, there is a lot of great colorways out from Nike recently, but for the Euros, they released the Impulse Pack. So we've got to be picking now between their 4 silos. Well, 3 silos, but 4 options. We've obviously got the Phantom GTs, the Tiempos, the Superflies, and the Vapors. So we've got to pick 1, maybe 2 if I'm lucky, if we'll make it into the bag, but we'll see out of these lot. Adidas boot time now, and of course we have to be talking about the Showpiece Pack. Again, the Adidas pack that was released for the Euros, so we really can't be picking any other boots, even though there are some great colorways out at the moment. So we're going to be talking between the Pred and the X, but then of course we've got the lace models, we've got the plus models, so there's still a bit to choose from here. I'm going to grab mine and then we'll head to the field and I'll reveal what I have in my bags. So here we are, we have made it. I have my 2 gear bags beside me, my Nike and my Adidas, and I'm excited to dig into these. I hope you guys are excited as well. Thank you for sticking around so far, but make sure you keep watching to see what I have picked and finalized inside these gear bags for the Euros. So what bag should we start with? Yeah, we'll start Nike. So we'll unzip this guy. Obviously, as you can see, the 2 bags are very different. I got a duffel and then I got a backpack. I just want to change it up. And I also really like the design of these 2 bags as well. So starting Nike duffel, we'll start off boring stuff. So we got drink bottle, beautiful hyper squeeze Nike drink bottle right there. And then we got shinies. Now I don't really like wearing shin pads, so I get the smallest, simplest, most basic shin pads I can find, and the J guards from Nike. So we'll put those aside, but at the same time we'll open up our Adidas backpack and we're gonna tick off the same boring items. Boring, I say boring, but they're super important in your bag, especially drink bottle and shin pads. You've got to have these to play, and this, you've got to make sure you stay hydrated when you play. So basic Adidas drink bottle, and then once again, smaller shin pads that I could find from Adi. But now, we're diving deeper into the bag. We're gonna start with some lifestyle gear, some comfortable stuff, and we'll go slides first. So a basic Nike slide here, super comfortable, super important for wearing. If you're going to training or games, into sheds, or you just want to feel comfy, not wear any shoes or boots, great option. But then if you're looking for real comfort, the Ultra Boost slides from Adidas are next level. These are super, super comfortable. I'll put both of those beside me, but now apparel, Nike. I've got a nice little just crew neck jumper here. Super basic, super comfortable, super warm as well. Tech fleece, if you've worn it before, you'll know how nice that stuff is. And then for the pants, I've just got some Nike FC Tech pants. These you can rock everywhere. As you can see, I live in mine, and you can wear them to train in as well. You can do everything with those. So those are in my bag. Crucial gear. Now talking Adi, very similar. I got some Tech pants over here as well. Slightly different design, nice and basic, but again, an everyday wear, super important. And then instead of going for a jacket over an Adi, I've gone for a long sleeve. I think this tee is super sick, an Adidas long sleeve tee. So we'll add that into the Adi bag. And now where are we up to? Oh, we're at an exciting one. Obviously you need a football to play. Nike, I've gone for the Nike Flight ball. This ball is amazing. The amount of testing that went into creating this product is ridiculous. Years and years of work from Nike. And I'll tell you what, kicking it, it is amazing. It is worth it. Well done, Nike, on that one. For Adidas, of course, we had to go for the Uniforia. There was no other option. It is the ball of the Euros. We had to select it. Obviously, this one has been a bit beat up. There's been a lot of top bins hit with it. If you want to check those out, make sure to check out my personal profile. Tom _ is my name, because this ball has been hitting those targets a lot recently. But we keep going in the bags. And next up, we've got jerseys. Now, these might turn some heads from Nike. There's actually 2 teams that have already been knocked out. My first one, Portugal. I just love the look of that collar. I think this kit is so clean, very simple, and it could well be the GOAT, Ronaldo's last ever Euros. So that had to be included in the bag. We'll go one from Eddie now, and it's a team that has already been knocked out, but again, I really like the kit, and it's the Germany kit. They very rarely get a kit wrong. I'm a big fan of this, so that's made it into my Adi gear bag. Back to Nike, a team that was tipped by pretty much everybody to be the favorite of the tournament. We have the French jersey, super clean, super nice, the red stripe across the chest. I love it. So that's made my Nike gear bag. And Adidas, a team that's still in it, still in the running, the Spanish jersey. And this one here as well is the Player Elite Edition. So you can just feel the quality of the kit. It is so good. If I could only wear one, it would probably be this. I think it's a super clean kit, and then just the extra quality of the materials, because it is that Player Elite version, it is next level. Continuing in the bag, we're up to training apparel. So this is stuff you can just wear for training. If you don't want to wear these jerseys, if you wear them casually, watching the game or whatever, this stuff you can train in. So I've just gone for a simple base white tee from Nike, and I've done the same in Adidas as well. Super clean, super basic, perfect for your training needs. And then the next one, I could almost be wearing this at the moment. It's so cold, and I don't know why it's so cold. We have jackets. So from Nike, got this nice, again, I'm a very simple plain person, so we got a nice black jacket, super warm, crucial at the moment. And then for Adi, I've got a bit more of a windbreaker rain jacket style here, just to tick all the boxes, but those are crucial to have in your bag. You never know when it's gonna be wet or cold when you're training. We're getting towards the bottom of the bag, so let's talk shoes. I touched on it when I talked about the Nike wall, but the 270s, they're just that good. I couldn't leave them on the wall. So I grabbed a pair of those. I really like this Nike World colorway as well, and the design. I think it's very, very good. Nike React, so comfy, air bubble in the heel, next level. And then talking Adi, I had to go to Ultra Boost. The combination of that boost in the heel, so much comfort there. And then when you combine that with the Prime Knit upper, it's literally wearing a sock with a cloud underneath it. You cannot go past these if you want comfortable pre-game or just everyday shoes. We're up to the fun part. It is boots time. I just want to say thank you for sticking with me if you've been watching for so long. Obviously, you know we're looking at the Impulse Pack colorway and the Showpiece Pack colorways, but we're going to go for the boots. I'm going to start one from Nike, then one from Adi. Nike, we have to have these. We have to have the Vapors in the boot bag. They're the boot that's worn most by the pros out of any boot in the whole world, and they've been absolutely tearing it up at the Euros as well. So the Vapors have to be in the boot bag. Personally, I prefer the Vapors over the Superfly. I prefer that low cut fit and feel. So that is one of my boots in my Nike boot bag. Now for Adi, this might surprise a few people. I've gone for the Predator Plus. Now, I don't normally go plus models in anything, but I think the lockdown in the Predator is just good enough to do it, and it works for my wide feet as well. It is a bit of a wider fitting boot, so my foot is able to slip into these, but that demon skin technology, if you haven't worn a pair of Predators before, I encourage you to do so. Try get them on feet, because the amount of grip you get from that demon skin is actually like nothing else you'll ever feel. So that is my first Adi boot. Back to Nike now. No point beating around the bush, it's a Tempo. Comfortable, I'm a comfort orientated guy. Give me a leather boot and I'm happy, and the Tempo just ticks all those boxes. The colorway is very clean as well. It's been doing bits at the Euros, so the Tempo for me, that is my second Nike boot in my boot bag. So that's it for the Nike boots, but now the last Adidas boot, last Adidas product in the bag, and I've gone for the X.1, so the laced option. I think these boots are actually something quite special. They're a very good product, and they're super lightweight and relatively comfortable as well. Even for my wider feet, I'm able to slip into these, but then having the customability of the laces is a massive game changer for me. So that's my second Adidas boot, and that's all the products that you need in your Nike and Adidas gear bags for the Euros. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.